I mean, arguably, Preferred Deliveries was the biggest change to Uber Eats since DoorDash's Dasher Rewards. Dasher Rewards was early, maybe 2023. And fast forward to now, late 2024, we got this Preferred Deliveries, which, if you didn't know, I did a full video breakdown on it. You can watch it after this one. But it almost exactly mirrored Dasher Rewards, now putting AR into the equation, acceptance rating for you as an Uber Eats driver. Now, listen, they said if you want priority access to higher paying orders in these marketplaces, including here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, earlier this month, November 1st, starting in Salt Lake City, you had to watch your acceptance rating, which you might know is pretty much exactly, again, like Dash Rewards. Pay attention to this. There was just a big change announced for this AR-based rewards program called Preferred Deliveries. So again, you got access to these Preferred Deliveries. It's higher paying restaurant deliveries. Now, there's different tiers, much like Dasher Rewards, Gold, Silver, Platinum. Now here, we have your standard couriers on Uber Eats Pro. Those are your green couriers. Then we had Gold couriers, and then at the very top, we had Platinum and Diamond couriers, respectively. Now, based on your rating, and in part your acceptance rating, that would determine your preference for these higher paying offers. And we wonder, numerically, what does that mean? We don't know. Uber Eats, much like now, which DoorDash's updated definition here, just simply means they're the highest paying offers based on the initial offer card, including whatever, tips, promotional pay for you. Now, here's the eligibility requirements. So remember, I told you Preferred Deliveries on Uber Eats Pro, in this case, has to deal with your acceptance rating. Now look here, look closely. This is the meat and potatoes of what Preferred Deliveries is. Now, if you didn't know, all I do is help you make money in different side hustles. Hi, by the way, my name is Mike. I've been doing gig work, part-time, full-time in different marketplaces since 2015. Let me know in the live chat or the comment section, why do you side hustle? Listen, if you don't know my story, I was sitting around here in Pittsburgh, not making any money, certainly not moving forward. I was working in customer service. If I went out on the weekends, I spent money. So again, the wheels weren't really turning forward. I wanted to start my side hustle. So welcome aboard. Happy to have you. Now look at this criteria. Remember, I told you green is like everybody. That's a standard courier. If you drive for Uber Eats, you're a green courier if you have Uber Eats Pro. They also have Uber Pro, which kind of evenly splits rideshare with food delivery. That would be blue. You're a blue earner, Uber calls it, on Uber Pro. This is Uber Eats Pro. It's more hinged to those that just want to do Uber Eats, okay? You can still do rideshare. I know it's a little confusing, but you're a green courier. Now, level 1, I told you, is gold. Now, when this, lean in for this, drop a like on this video if you appreciate the value that we provide here. Level 1 is gold, and you needed a 30% acceptance rating. Are 30%, is the same question I asked you for Dasher Rewards, okay? Are 30% of offers in your marketplace worth it? So literally, you'd have no problem accepting 30% of offers. Like, well, yeah, it's 30% of offers are worth it. And I could easily get gold. If not, there is a discrepancy of what you would typically, normally want to accept versus what Uber Eats, in this case, would like you to accept, at least if you want Preferred Deliveries, okay? That is 30% of offers. Now, there's other metrics there. You can only cancel 8% of the time or less. You can complete 93% of offers or more satisfaction rates, and then you get points for completing deliveries. That's fine. You'll have no problem with that, basically. Now, Platinum, it's a 50% AR to get. Remember, the whole point is higher priority to higher paying offers. And then Diamond, you can see here, 50% respectively, 5% cancellation or less, 95%. The only real difference there are the points at the bottom. Remember, you get points for every delivery you complete. It's almost a little more complicated than Dasher Rewards because you get points based on when you deliver, more points in the evening, less points in the lunch rush, and then even fewer points on the breakfast hours, if I'm remembering correctly. Now, here's what's brand new. I see everyone in the chat. Appreciate you being here. I'll take your Q&A right after this video. Here's what's brand new, just announced, at least that I saw today. So even if your marketplace, look, does not have preferred deliveries right now, I asked you when this first came out, is it going to expand? Remember how fast DoorDash expanded Dasher Rewards. Look here, they started June 2023 in just 3 marketplaces. And then a couple months later expanded, a couple months later expanded, a couple of months later expanded. So you may be thinking, well, Mike, dude, I'm not, you have it here in Pittsburgh. This is why I'm presenting this to you, because DoorDash moved fast. So we're wondering when and if will Uber Eats move fast to bring you preferred deliveries. Here's the tie-in. I'm not just talking to talk. Here's the tie-in. Here's what's brand new. So I saw this come across basically today. That's when I noticed it, okay? Listen to what Uber just said. We previously announced that the Uber Eats Pro acceptance rate criteria for Gold, Tier 1, Platinum, and Diamond status would increase on December 1st. So this is a preliminary basis. This is an initial launch just to kind of test preferred deliveries, 30%, 50%, and 50%. On December 1st, that was going to go up to 50%, 70%, and 70%, a la Dasher Rewards, as you can see here. Now, this can vary based on market, but they were going to crank that up to 50, 70, and 70 to match Dasher Rewards. Let's continue. We have decided to extend the current introductory acceptance rate criteria for these status levels and will not increase them on December 1st. So what this means is they're going to park those acceptance rates on preferred deliveries at 30, 50, and 50. At least that's, my marketplace here in Pittsburgh. There's only 11 that have this, but they're just parking it there. They were going to increase it in a couple of weeks on December 1st. Let's read on. This extension gives more couriers the opportunity to experience the benefits of preferred deliveries and provides additional time to improve or maintain their acceptance ratings. So Uber's saying, well, for our initial phase, it's 30, 50, 50 for the tiers. We're going to give you a little more time to either bump up your AR, or if you already reached that AR, to just keep it there and you'll still get the benefits and not have to worry about increasing those acceptance rates. As this is a pilot program, listen to this, you can expect occasional adjustments to the program as we continue to learn. This is just one paragraph, but I think this is fascinating, kind of, if we can read between the lines here. Again, that's kind of what I do here. If you could, drop a like in this video. I know you got a lot of things going on. If you could walk over to the counter, pick it up. If I'm on the couch, if I'm on the TV, I know it's a pain to like a video on the TV. So if you like it on the TV, big thanks to you. Trust me, I know. But they say, okay, you can expect occasional adjustments to preferred deliveries as we continue to learn, listen to your feedback. When we decide to increase the AR criteria in the future, we will provide you with ample notice. And that is basically the announcement. The rest of this is pretty much the same. I have it linked in the live chat, or I'll leave it in the description or a pinned comment. But listen to this. Even this last section tells us something else. In one paragraph, They told us a good amount. They just said, okay, not only are we going to keep 30, 50, 50, but at some time in the future, where was it? I'm going to read it verbatim here. When we decide to increase the AR, we'll give you ample notice. So they didn't give us a day when they're going to increase it, which tells me it's not going to be like in the next couple of weeks. This communicates to me they're going to park that initial phase 1 30, 50, 50 AR for, I would imagine, maybe at least another month, like into maybe January 1st. So it gives you maybe another 30 days. They say they do plan on increasing the AR. So they're not just going to keep it at 30, 50, 30, 50, 50 indefinitely. It's going to be there for some time and it will increase. And then we'll provide you with ample notice. This communicates to me they're going to sit on 30, 50, 50. If I would have to estimate, I'm thinking it might be another 30 days. I kind of would like it to be a little longer to give you more time to sit at 30, 50, 50 AR, see how the, higher paying offers come in. You need to answer the question. The same thing with Dasher Rewards. Listen to this. You need to answer the question, is the math and the effort to get my AR up worth it for the percent of high paying offers you would get? My high paying offers on Dasher Rewards was about like 40-ish%. If I'm remembering correctly, I did a silver versus gold DoorDash Dasher Rewards video. You can watch that. But I believe the percent was around like 43% of my offers were high paying. There's a whole nother debate of what DoorDash classifies a high paying offer, right? Listen, you will see $4 1.2 mile offers as high paying on Dasher Rewards. You will see $5.25 for 2 miles. I get it, guys. It's $2+ a mile, but I want at least like $7 offers that are still $2+ a mile for you to actually put that tag on it, guys. But I digress. So here's a summary and an action item for you. Number 1, when and if, maybe not even if, when might Uber Eats expand preferred deliveries? If I had a guess, listen, if we had to go off of this, of DoorDash was expanding like what, every 4 months or so, 3 or 4 months. And let's see how fast Uber was expanding preferred deliveries. So look at this. This is DoorDash Dasher Rewards and their expansion timeline. And then here is Uber Eats. 2 weeks, they started to expand. Now, we're sitting at what? Another 2 weeks at the time of filming this? We are almost, not even, almost, correction, we are past 2 weeks. We are almost a month out. Yeah. We are almost a month out from that November 1st expansion. So when will they expand? I think they might expand in the next 2 weeks, in the next 14 days. This support page might have more marketplaces in the next 14 days. And that kind of fits in with this announcement. It's like, yeah, they're going to expand. DoorDash expanded quickly. Might Uber Eats expand quickly as well? They might, they may not. That's why I follow this stuff for you. I know you got a ton of stuff going on as well. I'll follow it for you. But I think they're going to do the same thing. Number 2, they're going to do the same thing in the marketplaces that expand. I'm guessing in 14 days or so, in a couple of weeks, because phase 2 of this expansion was about a month ago, that they're going to let those new marketplaces sit on 30 and 50/50 for a little bit longer as well, just to get a sampling. Number 3, should you go for it? I've always said I'm not a fan of acceptance rate rewards programs. Number 1, as an independent contractor, you're like, come on. Like, I have choice. You're not forced into this. You don't have to do this stuff, Dasher rewards or preferred deliveries, if you're a driver, courier. You don't have to, but what does it do? It kind of walls off, I call it the high paying offers, like walls off those offers. You can still get them as an independent contractor. You can still get them. So it's not like you can't get them, but who gets them first? Diamond. Who gets it next? Platinum. Who gets it next? Gold. And then everybody else. I said the same thing with Dasher rewards, like platinum or whatever it was, diamond, they're so similar. It's scary. I'm trying to remember all these, what precious metals we're using, guys. But if you're unranked, you're last in line. It feels like it shouldn't be that way, right? As an independent contractor, it feels like I should just have open access to all the orders like I used to before June 2023 or right around there, when it felt like you had more control as an independent contractor. So I don't love those programs, either one. I don't like that Uber Eats copied basically, DoorDash's rewards program, calling it, whatever you want, preferred deliveries. The verbiage is almost exactly the same here. And I've been saying this for the past couple of years. You have to really squeeze the juice out of these apps now. I mean, I keep saying it, but these are the fundamentals. You have to multi-app. Drive it on different apps at the same time so you can select the best offer. Number one, you got to multi-app. Now more than ever. I know you like DoorDash. Maybe you don't like change, right? We're comfortable in our app. If you're not multi-apping, and as long as you're not brand new day one, get used to one app first, but then you better multi-app. I don't think you should necessarily force yourself to go for this. You can try it. I'm trying it, so I'll test it for you here in Pittsburgh because I have this here in Pittsburgh. So let me try it for you, and I'll see what percent of offers are high paying. I'm imagining they're going to have like a little offer card here. I'm close. I'm at like 30-some% AR. I'm working on a lot of other content for you. But trust me, that AR is going to get up. And now I have some leeway to get it up. And the percent of high paying offers will assume are $2+ a mile. Okay. That's what I'm going to call high paying, whatever, because that's what DoorDash called it. And those are high paying. I mean, to give them that, if I'm getting $2+ a mile margins, those are high paying offers. Yes, I think we can agree with that. The operating cost of a vehicle, a margin of gross payout, $2+ a mile. I'll give them that. Will the percent of high paying offers beat Dasher rewards? So the percent to beat is I think it was 43%. 43% high paying offers on preferred deliveries. So with that, we have an extension, an undetermined extension of Dasher rewards. And for those only 11 marketplaces that have it, we have the current criteria of 30%, 50%, and 50% respectively of the different tiers. And then, of course, how is it in practice? Do I love programs like this? Nope. But these are the programs that we're operating right now going into 2025. So let me know your thoughts on this, the pausing of the requirements. And I want to see how you think about this. So let me know in the live chat, or if you're watching in the replay, let me know down below.